Today's Everyday KT. It's way early because it's Saturday night and I got stuff to do. So today we're talking about how to be a badass. And this is all predicated by someone's comment yesterday. Apparently I said I was a badass in yesterday's video. So let's talk about that. So first off, there's a lot of different ways people think they're badasses. First and foremost, one of the biggest ones, dress like a badass. In my opinion, all the folks out there in the military, first responders, all those folks who run towards the trouble when there's a problem instead of running away, they're badasses. So to represent them, I've got my 511 tactical kilt on. This thing is badass. If you saw the video today, I believe it's the 4th anniversary of their April Fool's joke that kind of backfired on them, and now they've got a full line of clothes. All kilts. So this thing is badass. Now, clothes alone do not make you badass. It helps, especially if it's a kilt, but not alone. So some people think being strong makes you badass. So grab some big weight, sit there, pump some iron, yay. Maybe that makes you badass. If you say so. Being huge, being buff, makes you look awesome, sure. Go for it. Having awesome big tools. Yeah, might make you badass, makes you look like Mario or Luigi maybe. I don't know. Swords, guns, whatnot. They're great tools, don't get me wrong. Good to have, especially if you know how to use them. Power tools. Definitely awesome. It helps with the badassery, I promise. Being able to break wood, Big pieces of wood. Boom. Badass. Absolutely. But guess what? That's not everything, People think drinking a lot makes you badass. I think that's crap. If you're going to have something, enjoy it. Right here, 12-year-old Bowmore. Excellent single malt. Definitely not in excess. But single malt scotch, badass. So, breaking stuff. This was a hammer I was going to show you when I broke the handle off by accident. So, overly badass. But, does that actually make you a badass? No. That just means you know how to break shit. That just means that you can lift up stuff. That just means that you can do strong things. You're strong, you're physically adept and whatnot. That in itself does not make you badass. That just means you know how to work out and lift weights. Being a badass is not being afraid of yourself. Not being afraid of what other people think about you. Not being afraid of what somebody's going to say because you're doing the stuff that you want to do when you want to do it the way you want to do it. You're not hurting somebody? Swing for the fences, man. Do it. Just get out there and make it happen. That is a badass. People who help other people just because they can. Badasses. People who put other people before themselves. Badasses. People who show up and say, hey, what do you need? And when it's all done, that's it. No, okay, I need money, I need this in trade, I need this other stuff. None of that. They just do. That makes people badass. So think about that for a little bit. The next time you hear somebody talk about being a badass, it's not about all this other crap. It's about someone who's confident, self-reliant, and responsible for themselves and are able to do for themselves without having to take from others in order to make that happen. That is a true badass. Somebody gets out there, gets the job done, and some people don't even know that they're doing it. So, that's today's Everyday KT number 114. It's all about how to be a badass. Get out there, kick some ass, do your thing. Stop worrying about other people. Stop worrying about what people are going to say, what they're going to do, what they're going to think about you. Just do it. You be you. Kick some ass. And as always, be strong. Put a kilt on. I'll talk to you tomorrow.